Warm greetings to all my lovely students. Hope you all are good. This is your English teacher, Mrs. Janaki Biswas, and I am once again back with your English classes. Students, this is the third video of lesson 7, Theme for a Dream. In this video, we will be doing the second and the last part of the detailed reading and explanation of the lesson. In the previous video, I explained you the first part of the lesson where we came to know about a boy whose name was Thangavelu and who was going to take part in 2016 Paralympics in Rio. And then we came to know about the incident, the tragic incident which happened with him, that is at the age of 5 he met with an accident and then he lost his right leg. And after that, how his teacher encouraged him to practice and participate in the high jump. And then we came to know about Paralympics. How did this game or this event came into existence? It was the whole and soul, the work and the dedication of Sir Ludwig Guttmann, a neurologist who started this game. At first, he started it with just an archery contest and he did it to boost up the confidence of the soldiers. The soldiers, particularly the physically handicapped soldiers. And later on, it proved so much effective that later on the civilians who were physically challenged, who was having some permanent disability, also joined and participated in the games. And later on, after 4 years, the soldiers or you can say the competitors from Netherlands also joined. So now, from here onwards, we will be doing the second and the last part of the reading and explanation of this lesson.
Now students, let us complete the second and the last part of the reading and explanation of this chapter. In the previous video, I explained the first part where I explained about the child Thangavelu and his dreams and how Paralympics came into existence. Now let us continue with the reading. 4 years later, competitors means the participants or the people or the participants who take part in a competition. 4 years later, competitors from Netherlands joined the games and it began to be called the International Stock Mandeville Games. So after the game started, after 4 years, the competitors from Netherlands also joined this game. And so now the name changed and it became as, or it was called as International Stock Mandeville Games. And then how it was known as Paralympics. Let's proceed. Initially means at the beginning. Initially only sports like running on artificial legs, swimming and wheelchair races were conducted. So at the beginning, it started with an archery contest and then when it became International Stock Mandeville Games, at that time, which type of sports were conducted? Artificial running with artificial legs, swimming or wheelchair races. Only these 3 type of races were conducted. But then, soon other events for differently abled athletes were organized. And then, in 1960, for the first time, the Olympics and the International Stock Mandeville Games were held together in Rome, where they came to be called the Paralympics. Eventually, the summer and the winter Paralympics began to be held separately. So what we learn in this paragraph? In this paragraph, we come to know that in 1960, Olympic Games and International Stock Mandeville Games, they came together and they were held for the first time in Rome, and then it got a new name, and the new name was Paralympics. And at the beginning, the summer and the winter Paralympics were held separately. Now see, what about today? Today the Paralympics is a unique sports. Unique means something very different, not same. So today the Paralympics is a unique sports event for differently abled athletes to show what the participants are capable of. So today this Paralympic Games is a unique, that means it's a different type of sports which helps the physically handicapped, or we can call as differently abled athletes, to show their potential, to show their capability. They also wanted to show that they are capable and talented, and this games, that is Paralympics, helped them to show their talent and capability.
I read just now that in 1948, Sir Gutman started an archery contest, and then I told you that after 4 years, the competitors of Netherlands joined the game, and now the name changed, and now it was called as International Stoke Mandeville Games. And then later on in 1960, the Olympic Games and the International Mandeville, that is International Stoke Mandeville Games, they came together in Rome, and the new name came into existence, and it was known as Paralympics. So when I was reading this, students, some of the hard words, the meaning which you should know, just have a look at the board now. The first word which we came across was competitors. It's a noun, and we came across this word that the competitors from Netherlands joined the competition. So competitor, noun, it means a person who is trying to win a competition. A person who is trying to win a competition. But when it is plural form, then it will be many persons. So persons who are trying to win a competition. Now the second word which we came across is eventually. It is an adverb, and it means after a long time. Artificial. It's an adjective. It means made by people. That means a thing which is not natural. And the last word which we came across, unique. It's adjective, not like anybody or anything. It means something which is very unlike, different. So I am repeating once again. Competitors, persons who are trying to win a competition eventually, after a long time, artificial, made by people, and unique, not like anybody. So the paragraph which I read just now, the words which I have shown you now. In this paragraph, what we came to know? We came to know about the competitors who took part in the game, and then how Paralympics came into existence. And then at the beginning, only few games were there, only few events were there, like races with wheelchairs, on artificial legs, and swimming. And then later on, more games were added to it.
While the competition started with just a few games today, differently abled athletes participate in a number of activities from archery to rugby. So rugby is a type of a sports. So I explained to you in the beginning only that at the beginning it started with archery contest, then it was followed by race, that is race on wheelchairs, artificial legs, and swimming. But now today's time, what we see here, see, while the competitions started with just a few games which I named just now. But today, the differently abled athletes participate in a number of activities from archery to rugby. Participation in the Summer Paralympics has increased from 400 athletes from 23 countries in 1960 Rome to nearly 4,350 athletes from more than 160 countries in 2016 Rio. So as I told you that in the beginning only 3 competitions were held, that is races on wheelchair, artificial leg and swimming. And when it started in Rome, that is in 1960, at the beginning there were only 400 participants from 23 countries, but in 2016 this number increased, and at that time 4,350 athletes took part from more than 160 countries. Now students, the last part of the chapter. It was at the Rio Paralympics. So, it was at the Rio Paralympics that Mariyappan Thangavelu won the gold medal in the high jump finals. He received the Padma Shri and the Arjuna Award from the President of India for this achievement. This was a well-deserved reward for the talented high jumpers. It seems his journey to stardom had just begun. So from the last part of the story, what do we come to know? We came to know that in 2016, Thangavelu won the gold medal in the high jump in Paralympics. And students winning a medal, that too in Olympics or Paralympics, matter a great deal. And that is why his achievement was acknowledged and he received the Padma Shri and the Arjuna Award from the President of India for this great achievement. And this was a well-known, that means well-deserved and well-known reward which is generally given to the talented high jumpers. It seems his journey to stardom had just begun. That means from here students, his journey towards the stardom had started. Stardom means to gain awards and receive acknowledgement and achievement. So now he became a well-known sports personality throughout the country. So students, hope the reading is clear to you. Now let us see some of the hard words and their meanings.
What I read just now is Paralympics is a unique sports. The sports which started with just a few events like wheelchair races, races on artificial legs and swimming. But today many more events are added. So the competition which started with an archery competition or an archery contest is now even rugby is played there. At the beginning there were only 400 participants from 23 countries. But in 2016 Rio, it was near about 4,350 participants from 160 countries. So this shows the interest and the willpower of the permanently disabled people, whether it was the soldiers or the civilians. So this showed the increase in the number. This showed that how much these people were interested in playing sports. And then one more thing which you should know, that in 2016 Rio Paralympics, the boy, that is Thangavelu, he won a gold medal in the high jump. And he was even given the Padma Shri and Arjuna Award from the President of our country. So these two awards are the highest rewards or awards given for the achievement. So these awards were given to acknowledge his achievement. And from then on, Thangavalu's journey towards freedom started. He never turned back. He kept on practicing, and his aim was to win more and more medals. So this was a great achievement for him. That is to win a gold medal in the Olympics and then getting Arjuna Award, which is generally given for the sports, and Padma Shri from the President of our country. And this shows that he became a very renowned personality in our country, a very known person in our country. So students, while I read the chapter, we came across few words. So you should know the meaning of those words. So have a look at the board. The first word which we came across was athletes. Noun. Persons who are good at sports. So I'm repeating once again. Athletes, it's a noun. Persons who are good at sports. And the next one, talented. It's an adjective. Natural ability to do something very well. That means it is your talent that you are very good in painting. It is your talent that you are very good at swimming. So it is your natural ability to do something very well. So these are the two words which we came across while I read the last part of the chapter. So students, with this I have completed the detailed reading and explanation of lesson 7, Theme for a Dream. Now let me ask you students, what have you learned from this lesson? We have learned two things, because in this lesson we came to know about two personalities. First, about the boy, that is Thangavalu, who despite of his permanent disability fought and fulfilled his dream, that is the dream of winning a gold medal. And the second, we came to know about a person whose name was Sir Gutman, who beyond his duty, although he was a doctor, but who beyond his duty did wonders. That means he was the person who created this, this idea came into his mind, and he was the person who made this Paralympic Games possible. So hope students, this part of the summary, the detailed reading and explanation of the lesson is clear to you. In the next video, I will be doing the textual exercises of this lesson. Till then students, take care and goodbye.